Hey, before we get started on this episode of The Sopranos, it's that time again where next week there won't be a new episode. Yeah, I know we just did this a couple weeks ago, but that's how Thanksgiving and Christmas works. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 11, Pine Barrens, and yeah, we'll be back. I'm taking the break for Christmas, even though obviously this is going up in January, but yeah, it just kind of works out that way. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 11, but with that said, hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Sopranos. Last time around we had the Telltale Musadel, where, what all happened last episode? It was Carmela's birthday. Adriana got the Lollipop Club to be her own club. Jackie was causing trouble. AJ was causing trouble. Tony was doing his normal Tony stuff. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's literally, I just went down my notes of the last episode, and that's pretty much where we left off. It's a whole lot of stuff. Mainly, Jackie is getting closer and closer. He's trying to get in the game, and people keep trying to keep him out of it. So yeah. Now, I gotta be honest that I can see what today's episode is called. And it's ironic that we're doing this. I'm doing this just before the Christmas break, of course. Unfortunately, it's not going out before Christmas, but I'm recording this before Christmas, and that seems to be very perfect timing for today's episode, actually. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we are going with this, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into this episode of The Sopranos. Here we go. Your mama always said you'd be the chosen one. You know, I kind of wish that they had a Christmas version of this theme for this episode. Like, with the beat, they also have jingle bells that they're shaking in time.
I'm an Edinburgh. I'll beat your boat you in 15 minutes.
It's Christmas! Back at the beach. Well, last time we were here, you were tripping balls.
Simpson's attorney is outraged. Brett Goldman is philosophic.
In Jersey, they'd have fried his worthless ass.
Well, he's shut down his golf course now.
Oh!
There he is.
Hey!
Oh, my briefs.
What the hell's Pussy doing here?
What's the matter with you?
This is the past.
Fucking value jet. Trying to save $50.
How was Boca?
What do you think? York was quaking in his boots. I was there to pop him.
Oh, yeah, Tony's hair is a
Wait
bit
till we get
different.
outside, huh?
No sooner do I get back from Florida than Ann just booked a suite on the Dawn Princess. $5,000 a week. No way off.
Thank God come get seasick.
We're staying home this year so Jackie can study for his SATs.
Oh, it is Jackie April. I didn't even recognize him. It's been so long.
Tom. Tony. Hey, Paul. You gonna go see your boat?
Back to the present. Good to-do list. Okay, that sounds pretty bad, man. Lay back down. Jeez.
I had another one of those attacks this morning.
Can you tell me what led up to this?
You know my log? I was supposed to write everything down for you. Look, just a list of shit I gotta do for Christmas.
All the pressure we put on ourselves this time of the year.
Yeah.
I call it Stressmas.
They call it the holiday clusterfuck.
I can tell you he was a friend of mine. And I found out he was working for the federal government. Enough said?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Got it. That paints a
Ruining your
picture.
Christmas?
Oh, it's a great mother jumping lyric, Jan.
Yeah, but what are we selling? The Ajax? His blood clean stains?
My brother, I hope.
I miss Richie.
Hey, you guys, come on in. Hey, we're just working.
On a fuse box?
There
No,
it
we're
goes.
making a demo. Apparently, there's nerve involvement. I may need an operation.
From the Russian?
The worst night of my life. But it led me to Jesus.
Wasn't that like 4 years ago? Like, that was a long time ago. That is a shitty old box.
Here's a branch. I don't see the rest of the tree.
Fuck that philosophical shit.
Is the kid at the Christmas decorations?
Enough of this shit. Put up the fucking decorations.
Well, we still gotta find somebody to play Santa.
The fuck out of here.
That's fitting, you know. After all, it was your father who started this whole tradition.
That's right. When Johnny Boy busted this place out and took it over, and old man Satriel put a bullet in his own head, there was a lot of sadness on the block.
Nothing a Christmas ham couldn't fix.
It's pretty powerful, that Christmas ham.
All I know about this guy is he drives a livery cab. And he wasn't very nice to someone important to me.
Don't think another thing about this. I'll find him. I'll get shit out of him.
I'm gonna do this. This motherfucker's mine.
He's gotta retaliate. Hey, you're crossing stuff off the list. Whoa! That's a crazy drop. I'm so sorry you couldn't see it. Okay, bad dream. Well, they can go back in here. It's fine now.
Not a fucking lamp down here, but Meadow took it to school.
Meh. It's okay, that was a good thing.
Down in Boca, though. I mean, he's bringing the shit in through there.
It wasn't Boca. They didn't flip him in Boca. He was down there for 24 hours to set up to sit down with my uncle. And I know for a fact he was with my uncle the whole time.
It was to sit down.
Simpson himself attended Barbieri's deposition but made no comment. Next week, Simpson faces another challenge.
I like that that's how we have to show that it's 1995, is the O.J. Simpson trial.
So how is everything here so far tonight?
Much better now that we cast our glimpse on you, sweetheart.
How you doing, Manny?
Fine, Tonyoni. Listen, I thought you'd want to know.
He's not
Two
listening.
guys over there at that table?
Yeah?
I think they're FBI. I'm kidding.
He's just fucking with him.
I'm kidding. Enjoy.
Damn. The fucking balls on her.
We're here joking about the FBI. Since when is that funny?
I mean, you're
Yeah.
talking about her ass.
No. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Go ahead. All right, great.
That was really quick and good writing. Man, I haven't written on my hand in so long.
You look like maybe someone. I don't know. He's a designated drive.
Me? Oh, you the designated drive.
No.
He's trying to do the accent.
You. No. Airport Ramada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I keep thinking a song is gonna start when those jingle bells go, but
The original elves were ugly, traveled with Santa to throw bad kids a beating, and he gave the good ones toys.
The fucking Grinch. Maybe that's where they got the idea.
meh.
Fucking Dr. Seuss ripped it off.
That Grinch, man, that's where the money is. Couple of $100 million. Put Jim Carrey in the motherfucker. Tony.
Hey!
I got stuff for the party. Toys.
Oh, right.
For me and Junior.
No, wait, that's not back in
So they
time.
can see what they
I'm getting my fat guys
Oh,
confused.
Junior, thank you.
Speaking of,
What? Ho fucking ho.
You're right.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm shy.
The boss of this family told you you're gonna be Santa Claus. You're Santa Claus. So shut the fuck up about it.
Livery driver Igor Parnasky was found trapped under Santa's sleigh and severely beaten inside the window display at Current Sporting Goods.
Hi. What you doing?
Just enjoying the tree.
Hell yeah.
Tony. Hey.
Eh.
What's going on? You get a little loving?
That's not what you think.
Come on.
What is it then?
Oh, it's all right. I just want to talk to you.
Eh.
Come on.
It's a bachelor party. My frat brothers.
Oof.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on. Put your hands up.
You fight back.
Come on, you fuck.
Nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You bottomed out.
What do you mean?
Oof.
You bottomed out.
Oof.
You know, I break up with the so-called Russian whore. I'm towing the line. And this is the thanks I get.
You're not.
What about Charmaine?
Motherfucker.
What, Tom?
He was wearing a wire. When he came to the party, he already had the suit on.
Don't even need a filler. Hey, wash the suit.
Meh.
Hey, you can't make a joke? What are you, Mr. Sensitive over here?
Let's see. Ashtray.
I love Chris's 90s look to make him look younger.
Tony, this problem with the red tear garbage dumping in Payton City.
Fucking Christmas. He wants to talk about medical waste.
Just want to double check that the way is paid for us to go down there.
Oh,
We reached out to the
man.
EPA guy like we told Barone.
That reminds me, Tony. Dick called this morning.
I'm fucking talking to you. Stop fucking interrupting.
Whoa!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck you.
Guess what? Good. Check out the present. Huge.
Oh, they gotta come in the back room.
Have you been a good girl? What do you want for Christmas?
I want a new doll and a kitchen.
You want a new doll in the kitchen.
A whole kitchen.
You were just here.
I was not.
Yeah, you were. You were on my lap 5 minutes ago.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Now you're going on Santa's list and you're getting nothing.
Dude!
Fuck you, Santa.
Damn!
Gregorio. How dare you?
Gregorio, what a name.
I love that cocksucker like a brother. And he fucked me in the ass.
Well, that's the difference between pussy and the others. Him you loved.
The world don't run on love. It was a rat bastard.
One thing you got to admit, he made a great Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He did.
In the end, fuck Santa Claus.
To MS from JA, I will always be true. Jackie.
Better be true.
Ralph said I was probably wasting my time if I didn't have the aptitude.
Ralph.
You know, like, he didn't go to school and look at the money he was making when he was my age. And the piece, my car got broken into a couple times at the frat house. So Ralph gave it to me.
Man.
It's fucking stupid, I know it. But Tony,
Don't.
I'm gonna be alright now.
Don't put these things on Ralph.
I didn't think you were gonna give me anything, you know, after,
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
What is it?
Oh.
Big mouth Billy Bass. What is that?
Oh, those are good.
I want to see this on your desk. Promise?
Yeah.
He's keeping it cool.
Wait, Mom.
I hate it. It's because he's so, like, traumatized. He's trying... He's losing his mind over freaking fish. Oh, boy. That was a very Sopranos Christmas episode. Freaking puss. Come on, man. All the way back in 95. I hate that it's so funny. Tony's new trauma about that. Like, the fact that he's holding it in as desperately as he can to not lose his mind over that. When it's a fish that sings and turns its head to sing at you. All because he had a fever dream once where Pussy was a talking fish. Good friggin' grief, man. And man, that whole thing where he's like, don't touch the suit. Don't touch the suit. And then the whole, immediately starts asking him very specific stuff. And see, it's interesting too. Because he didn't even know. But I mean, I guess there's also the thing of like, because they said it wouldn't. He didn't get flipped in Boca because he was with Junior the whole time. He was with Junior the whole time, but that meeting, that time where he wasn't there, that must have been it, that they got him and flipped him immediately, Oh, boy. He was wearing a wire there. How many places has he worn a wire to, then? If he's been doing this since 95, that's crazy, man. I mean, it's always good to see that actor again. And hey, we get to see Jackie again. The original Jackie. The definite article. Huh. I didn't even realize that was a different actor as the young Jackie Jr. That's interesting. Oh, boy. Freeing Jackie Jr. J.A. I mean, it's just like when he's like, I know I screwed up, but I'm gonna do better. It's just like, how many times have we heard this, Jack? How many times have we heard this? How many times have we heard this from him, And honestly, because it's like, of all the things that Tony flips out about, this is kind of the one where it's like, I kind of get pretty much everything, I completely understand why he's doing it, because it's just, he's screwing up. He's screwing up so much, He's screwing up so much. He's trying to get in the game. If he's flunking out of school, even then he betrays Meadow. I mean, Tony does that too, but still. I mean, because that's the thing, you hear, like, earlier in this episode when Tony was like, I haven't done nothing, I broke it off with the Russian whore, and I'm towing the line. It's just like, you're not. That's a lie. Now, he's not doing anything with Charmaine, but he is doing something. He's got the Mercedes girl, so like, you're still doing something you're not supposed to. And Jackie, I don't know. I'm ready for something to happen with Jackie, Like, maybe that's the thing, is like, I was so focused on Ralph for most of this season that now I'm kind of looking at this like, I think I've been looking at the wrong character, the wrong troublemaker, Because how many episodes has it been? Like, 2 episodes-ish? 2, 3? It's been like 2 or 3 episodes since, I guess it was 2 episodes. I don't know. But it's been a little bit. Been a couple episodes since Ralphie was named captain. And I think he's been fine since then. Like, there really hasn't been any trouble. Like, if anything, that really has just quelled the problems between him and Tony, they've just been able to move on, you know? But now I'm looking at this as like, I think I've been looking at the wrong guy this whole season. I guess because I've been thinking that Ralphie is like, oh, you know, he's like what Richie was last season, where, you know, Richie was a troublemaker, and it wasn't pretty much just a conflict between Richie and Tony the whole time, you know? So it's like, I think I just expected that again, but if anything, it's not really the conflict between Tony and Ralphie. I mean, there's been some, but it's like the main problem person has been Jackie, you know? And finally, 10 episodes in, I figured that out. So, sorry guys, I'm sorry I've kind of misunderstood this season, you know? It's like, this is where we were going. Like, I just didn't see that. So, I was too focused on Ralphie to be focused on Jackie. So, and he just, at every turn, he's just doing something that's screwing up, you know? And I mean, Tony's gonna have to tell at least Carm, you know? He's gotta tell Carm, but I mean, it's an interesting thing. You could kind of contrast this with, you know, how he dealt with Noah, I suppose, where it's like, with Noah, there wasn't really an actual problem. It was just Tony being racist, you know? Whereas here, Jackie is a genuine problem, but he's not as vocal about it with anybody else. He's vocal about it to Jackie, but his words are not getting to Jackie, you know? But I suppose there's also the risk, you know, if he does this, you know, if he says this and, you know, Meadow and Jackie's relationship tanks, it's like, you know, maybe that could even further divide Meadow from Tony, you know? So I don't know. That's a tricky thing. That's a tricky thing. What's he gonna do about Jackie, you know? But that's the thing, he hasn't decided what he's gonna do yet. So there was also the thing about the Russian. I forgot about that. I don't even remember what episode that was, but that was early in the season where the Russians came in to get the leg. And so for that long for her arm to still be damaged, like, that's I don't know. But then again, it really is just a thing of like, I don't think they meant to bring Janice back this season, you know? I don't think they meant to bring Janice back this season, and they've just had nothing for her to do, you know? But that's the thing, because Tony did say, it's like, you know, the Russians are going to come for you. Then I got to go after the Russians, you know? Because you can't just let them get away with hurting his sister, you know? Even though he fucking hates her anyway, you know? And Charmaine's finally had enough of, you know, keeping it to herself. She didn't want them there. She wants them gone. She hates them. And Bobby had to play Santa. And Bobby's a terrible Santa, which was funny. I'm sure that kid had a blast saying, "Fuck you, Santa." Like, I'm sure that was a fun thing to film, you know? You just gotta hope that kid didn't just stick with that for the rest of his life. I mean, I don't know, like, how old is that kid? Like, 7, maybe? 8? This was, what, 23 years ago or so? Like, that was so long ago, but I wonder what he's doing now. But, oh boy. But yeah, that was a very Sopranos Christmas. A very Sopranos Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. I know this is not even going out on early access. This is not going out before Christmas, but I am recording this on December the 16th. So, once again, we'll be back in 2 weeks to finish out the season. And from there, we're pretty much just going to go straight through to the summer without any breaks, probably. So yeah, that is pretty much it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Sopranos reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.